Hey y'all, I'm Megan and I'm the Ultimate Hype Witch. And today we're going to talk about openness and receptivity. I have been trying to make a short form video on Instagram for longer than I want to admit. And whatever's happening with my phone, I've just given up and surrendered. And I'm going to focus on the long form video right now. So basically, in manifestation, we talk about asking and we shall receive, right? You've got to do the EFT tapping. You've got to rewire our subconscious. You've got to do all of these things in order to get in right alignment with what we're trying to do. I'm dog sitting right now. With what we're trying to call in for our lives right now. But no one's really talking about how if you ask for these things, you pray for these things to come into your life. You're asking for more money. You're asking for the promotion. You're asking for the new job, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, all of the things, right? You're asking for these things and the universe wants to give them to you. And the universe does not test you. The universe reflects back to you that which you are in current alignment with. And so say you're always asking for money, you're always needing money, and the universe is giving you these opportunities to make money. And you say, no, these aren't, in quote, in alignment with what I'm trying to do. Well, you need to learn how to actually say yes to those things because those are what you're currently in alignment with. And if you aren't actually open and receptive to receiving what the universe is trying to provide you with, then how are you ever going to make it to that next level if you can't expand your range and extend your capacity over to what it's being presented with you in this current point in time? So many people are just trying to tap their way in quantum jump over to the next timeline. But if you actually ever ended over there, you're not going to land over there, by the way, because you're not in alignment with it. You wouldn't be able to hold anything that you receive. Anyways, so going back to that openness and receptivity, these are foundational principles that you need to learn how to receive and open yourself up to getting what you want in this life. Because the universe is going to provide, and if you're not actually open, you're actually shut off, right? Your heart shut off, your head shut off, you've set these firm boundaries, and you've actually cornered yourself into a place where your boundaries have become your blocks, your heart is not even open to love, your mind has just convinced you of your unworthiness. And until you actually sit with that and practice receiving what the universe wants to give you and living in curiosity and play, because maybe the guy who asked you out for coffee isn't going to be your Prince Charming, isn't going to be your person. But when you go on that date, you can get more curious about him and you can get more curious about you and see what's lighting up for you. And that allows you to get even more specific about what exactly it is you're going to say yes to, like when the time presents it to you, right? When the man comes along that you've been waiting for 30, 40 years, you'll know it when you see it because you continue to stay open and you continue to stay receptive and curious and playful, and you didn't take things so seriously. And when money wants to come your way, you say, I love money. I'll take this. It's not exactly where I want to be, but it's going to get me to where I'm trying to go. It's going to help me pay my bills. It's going to help me pay my taxes. It's going to help me get to my next level. It's going to help me pay for this program that I really want to learn so that I can go and then become the practitioner and the teacher and do all the retreats and do all the things everywhere, right? So this is what I'm talking about. It's like you have to open your body up. You have to open up your soul. You have to open up your spirit. Because if you're going into life with this programming inside of you that you're only going to say yes to exactly what's in alignment with what you're calling in, you're never gonna get there. You're going to be constantly blocking yourself. You're going to be constantly coming up against things that you don't want to be doing because you haven't opened yourself up to receiving these things, right? And it's totally okay to have discernment. It's okay to say no. If a financial opportunity comes your way that isn't in alignment with what you're trying to do, and you have the capacity, you have the money, you have everything in your power, and you understand the tools that you need to do to unlock that next level, and you're allowing the universe to give you these opportunities, like say you get a job offer for, $4,000 a month, helping someone out part-time, whatever. And you're like, you know what, that's actually going to take up, I say, yes, thank you for the opportunity, universe. This isn't exactly what I'm looking for, but it's a great stepping stone. And it actually educated me and gave me the insight that I'm not in full alignment with where I want to be. So if this is what I'm in alignment with currently, then I'm going to say no to this and be in full trust and surrender that I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to invest my energy. I'm going to learn how to open myself even more. I'm going to get more contemplative. I'm going to get more curious. I'm going to become more playful. I'm going to try to tap into my joy more and follow my bliss and follow those intuitive pings that I get. And I'm going to really trust myself that the next thing that comes my way is going to be in better alignment with what I'm trying to do, right? So it's about acknowledging that and not shutting down the opportunities that you've been presented with. It's like, okay, yes, and perhaps it's time I wait for this. But yes, I'm going to say yes to this right now because this connection with this person is probably going to lead me to other opportunities, other people, other clients. And in the short term, this makes the most sense for me because I have bills to pay. I want to go travel the world. It's going to be a means to my end, which is getting that training done so then I can start becoming the teacher, right? I can start showing people how to live that walking embodiment of this whole thing. And this is the foundations of the Vortex, the program, this 8-month self-guided program that I've designed. I have excavated the past, I don't even know how many years. I'm not even going to say a number anymore, 5+ years, because I truly have been doing this stuff and doing these things in my life for a very long time. I've gone down to Peru, sat with ayahuasca. That was like 7 years ago at this point. I've done the mushroom journeys. I've done the breathwork trainings. I've done the breath work. I've done the work. I've been so deep diving into my own spiritual and personal development and growth and started businesses. I'm starting a new business right now. Hello, Ultimate Hype Witch. I have gone through a lot of initiations and I've gone through all of my journals and excavated all of the themes that I had to integrate and implement into my life in order for me to get to my next level, in order for me to get here right now to being seen and hopefully understood, and down if you're misunderstanding me as well. If you're just totally watching this video and it's flying over your head, I'm okay with that. And I'm down to have a conversation and I'm open and I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are on this. So these are the foundational themes that we excavate and we talk about during the winter season and spring. We go through a wheel of time, right? I take you through an 8-month self-guided program where I have a 1 monthly live call every month and I take you through a modality every month. So we start in the winter. We go through the seasons. We excavate. We have our first inward month where we go through themes like alignment, accountability, all of the things that you need to build the foundation for the next month. And the next month is all about self-love. It's called the Sanctuary, and it's about going outward into the world and learning how to love on yourself and take care of yourself. So it's about making your house a home, taking yourself out on dates. It's about getting curious on what exactly you've come here to do, what exactly your purpose is. And then understanding that healing and all of these themes need to be integrated and implemented into your life, which is why they're a month each for just 4 or 5 themes. And you have to go out into the world, whether it's, with your own inward journey or outward journey. I'm giving you homework to do so that you can actually practice and get curious about how you can integrate these things into your life. And then we go into spring, summer, fall. And I'm going to do videos on each season just so you can get curious. I'm just going to be focusing right now on my YouTube channel just on videos on the exact themes that we'll be talking about and diving into in the Vortex as I launch the program, as I create it. So yeah, anyways, back to this. It's like, this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm talking about these things, because I feel like there's so many people selling manifestation programs, yet they're not actually telling you that on the other side of it, you have to be open, you have to be receptive, you have to feel that receptivity and that worthiness that you are worth what the universe is dishing out. And people can fall for the Instagram influencer stories of like, oh, I quantum leaped and 4 million x'd my income because I drank this this shrub from Brazil. And it's like, yes, that can happen to some people, but there's also practical and human ways of integrating and stepping into your life and transforming your life day by day. And it starts with foundations of accountability, alignment, openness, receptivity, worthiness. Like, these are where we have to start in order to get us to that next level, in order for us to get from point A to point B. And these are also beautiful tools and themes for you to even just get curious about and understand that when you're living life, a year from now, you've done this program, but you have lifetime access to it, and you go, oh, I'm going through some sticky situation where I'm being presented these opportunities and I'm not really feeling these. So what's happened? And then you can go back into the program. You have lifetime access. You can go back in and then check out the videos and see if anything lands a second time. And that's why I want to give it to y'all. Like, this is my gift. Like, this is what I've gone through in my life, and I want to be throwing it back to you, handing it out so you can go and run with it, and you can go live your best life. You can activate your purpose. You can go activate that play, that joy, and live in that abundance, and whatever your dream life you want to live, you go do that, because I am here for you. I am your champion, and I have done the work. I've run so you can walk. That's the saying. All right, I'm Megan. I'm the Ultimate Hype Witch. I hope you all had a deliciously scrumptious Thanksgiving weekend with your family, friends, loved ones. I hope your bellies are filled with delicious food and your souls are filled with gratitude. Sorry, my brain on that one. All right, talk soon.